Alright, what's up? What's going on, guys? CaptainMonk here. In today's game, played some Karma in the mid lane. So let's go out here and grab ourselves a Dorn's Ring, actually, not the Spell Thief. We don't really need that, of course, because we are going mid lane instead of support. Grab 2 health potions and the Warden Trinket as well as hell. And head on to lane. As you guys can see as well, we have the Order of the Lotus skin. I think that's what it's called. And although the skin, it's not great, it's not amazing by any means, it's definitely her best skin in my opinion, because her other skins, they still have the same splash art that they've had for years, even since like Karma got reworked, a long time ago. And of course, they did some changes to her recently, but I'm not really referring to those though. So I just feel like because the skin's got the a more recent splash art and all that, it's probably my favorite skin for her. Although it's not really that great, it's just it's okay. I'm okay with it. Anyways, on our team for today, we have Large Doobie playing Rumble top, Acromorph playing Vi in the jungle, I Gank no problem playing Jinx AD carry, then Non-Clutch playing Leona support. It's looking like we're against a pretty funky team comp actually. They got a Garen jungle, Caitlyn with exhaust, maybe Caitlyn support, maybe Caitlyn AD carry with exhaust. I've seen some AD carries go exhaust. Don't know what that's about. Vlad top, I would assume, and then from these two, I think it's one of them's going to go AD carry, maybe Ahri AD carry, maybe it's Orianna AD carry. The other one's going to go bot lane just as a support or mid lane. I don't really know. We'll find out when we get into the lane phase, but these three are pretty much a mystery. I'm hoping I'm against the Orianna though. I feel like that's the best matchup for Karma, because once Ahri gets her ultimate, me having only one damage spell makes it pretty tough for me to hit that one damage spell when she has her ultimate, and if I miss it, it's pretty crucial in a fight. So hopefully we'll be against the Orianna, and we are, so this is good. This does not mean by any means that the lane's guaranteed a win for us, but it's definitely going to be a lot easier, I think, versus the Ahri matchup, because the Ahri matchup's easier for the pre-level 6, but post-level 6, it can be really rough unless I hit the bind. Of course, it's my W. While we're still in the early lane phase here, I'm not going to be really doing much besides just farming up a little bit, unless she makes a mistake. I should use my Q here to get both of those, because they both got low pretty much in sync, and I didn't think I could get both otherwise. But I want to first off mention, oops, I missed that. I'm back. Obviously, I know it's a little bit late. I mean, we're 2 minutes into the game here, but I stopped doing videos for like a week or so, not because of choice, because of an injury. For the details, of course, you can check out my last video. I explained the whole situation. Last video I did record while I was injured because it was an echo game, of course, and I wanted to do an echo game, while he's brand new and all that. And actually, I'm coming, buddy. Acromorph's got Garen here. I didn't realize he was there. My mistake not reacting sooner. But luckily he got out. I don't know if he used his flash or anything, but at least he got out, so that's good. But I definitely should have reacted sooner. That was my mistake there, without a doubt. But yeah, I'm not going to go ramble on about how I injured myself and all that. What I can say, and I'll let you guys, if you want to fill in the blanks, watch my last video to figure out what happened there. I explained it within the first like 3 or 4 minutes. But I'm not fully healed yet, so if my gameplay seems a little bit sketch or I seem out of it, I haven't played League in over a week. It's been 8 days since I last played League, so it's been a little while. But I can tell you with absolute certainty that I should be fully recovered within the next week or two. And at this point, it's just, my doctor said I'm good enough to play, pretty much. Because I told him, my situation, I have a YouTube channel, like I can't play my video games. And of course, at first he thought I was a complete nutcase. But once I explained it to him a little bit, he understood. So he told me that I'm good enough to play games. And that's why we're here, of course. But I'm trying to get as many CS here as I can. Try not to miss too many, but I'm not exactly that comfortable on Karma. Although I played a few games first so far, just kind of get back into the feel of things, playing League. I still don't find her all that comfortable because I just don't really like her style. She's just, she's just supporting mid. And the reason we're playing her mid, of course, is because it turns out actually I still have one more champion to do before I've covered every single champion. I thought it was just Karma left, but actually I have to do Taric, and I didn't want to do 2 back-to-back support videos. So I was like, screw it. I'm going to get the bind off here. If we get the Q off, we can. And she's actually bind under tower here, so my Ignite's on. I don't think we can actually do anything. And actually, double buffs are going to go to me, actually, because what ended up happening there... See, all planned. Me and him were joking, and Gem Select saying, yeah, I'm gonna jungle if we give the opponent laner double buffs, and then you need to kill them, and otherwise you're shitty. Man, that is actually so funny that actually happened. I did not think that was gonna happen. I thought that was a joke, and I think it was, but it still ended up working out in our favor. And I just realized I'm fucking Karma, and I had my ultimate and I didn't use it. Man, I suck, dude. Okay, well, either way, we're still okay here. Garen's gonna clear the mid lane, even though he's taking a lot of damage. Ooh, look at that damage. Alright, that minion kind of blocked what I was trying to do. But, what was I going to mention? Oh yeah, so I still have to do Taric, so I didn't want to do 2 back-to-back support videos. So although Karma is definitely a much better support than a mid, she can work as a mid pretty well, actually. Probably not in this meta, though. She needs to be able to shred tanks, and she doesn't really do that very well. She only has the 1 damage spell. But with all that said and done, I do think she can work, and that's why I'm playing her mid, because I just didn't want to do two support videos back to back, but I will do Derek next, and then from there I will engage in the new plans I have for you guys for videos, and I think these plans I think you guys will like them, because I have planned is, I'm just going to try and focus on this fight real quick here for a second. Got a lot of damage onto the Orianna, so very nice. And I want to trade with her a lot here before she's level 6, because once she's level 6, of course, she will have an extra spell to work with, which I don't. I sort of have, but not to the same extent, if you know what I mean. And that minion should, yeah, okay. I was hoping to get it with red buff, but unfortunately it's not the case. But you see, I got wards all over here on this side, so I'm gonna hover this side so that if Garen does gank from that side, I'll know and I can move away. But if he ganks from the other side, oh, actually, Vi just pinked it there, so I have vision on both sides now. So I'm actually very, very safe in this lane phase right now, which I really, really like. And I'm gonna harass the Orianna here. Look at that damage. Managed to get the back wave as well. I might be able to die for it pretty soon here. And let's see, can I get this? I can. Very nice. Can I hit with that? Nope. I suck. But I got plenty of vision to work with, so that's really, really good for me. I guess I should maybe explain the plans I have. So, obviously, for the last 2 years, since I would say March 2013 when I started my channel, I've had this goal in the back of my head of, you know, doing a video with every single champion at least once, right? And of course, there's some champions I've done twice, but for the most part, I've just been looking to get every champion done once. There's very few exceptions to that, except for, you know, some of my I would say, well, Wukong's a good example of this. You know, my more comfort picks, my more, I wouldn't say famous. I'm not famous by any means, but my more well-known champions, right? The ones that people know me for. So, a few times I've redone those. Like Rengar I've done twice is another example of that. So, point of all this is, once I've covered all that, which I only have Tarek and Karma to do, I would really like to make some new projects. One of which is I want to do more videos with friends and Skype calls and all that. So instead of explaining, you know, how to play the champion and all that, I want to be explaining instead, not really explaining anything actually. I want to be, you know, having fun with the games. And if people want to learn how to play those champions instead, they can watch the videos I've done in the past. Because although some of the videos might be a little bit outdated, if you're wanting to learn a champion, you should probably learn a meta champion. So I'll be keeping those videos pretty much specific to champions that aren't necessarily meta. You know, just more fun champions people want to see, shit like that. But when it comes to meta champions people actually should be learning, I'll be keeping videos pretty similar to what I've got going on right now with meta champions, but I'll probably be doing them on a Smurf account in ranked games instead, so the games are a bit more competitive, but not super competitive like they are on my main, so that I feel really stressed out about doing well, because on my main account, I am Diamond 2 right now, almost Diamond 1, I'm working my way there. Obviously not right now, because I'm still a little bit injured, but I'm not good enough at the game to play every single champion that is meta at a Diamond 2, Diamond 1 level. You guys know what I'm saying? So if I'm jungling, maybe I'll play on my main, but for other roles, chances are I will be playing... Oopsies. I'll be playing on a Smurf account, which would be probably like Plat or something like that. So that's pretty much what I'm thinking is the plan here. As far as the items I just purchased here, by the way, I'm going with the Athenes. Reason being, they have actually 2 higher damage APs. They have an well, actually 3, but the Ahri I don't really count as much. She's going 80 carry Ahri, I guess, which is really strange. And yeah, support Kaylin, which is, yeah, this is, you know, this is normal. So this is one of the reasons why I kind of wanted to gravitate away from doing normal games unless I'm actually, I'm not say trolling, but kind of messing around a little bit as well. I'm not playing super seriously. So, yeah, I think on Plat accounts I can do other roles, maybe do some jungle games on my main, record those with meta champions. So, of course, if Sedge, Wani, Gragas, champions like that are still meta, I can do them again, because I haven't done those in a while. Shit like that. And I still want to do normals games, kind of on the style that I do my videos right now with new champions, because I want to take it somewhat seriously, but I don't want to put it into ranked immediately. But I want to get like first impressions and all that shit. And I think ranked is a really good atmosphere to, or it's not a really good atmosphere. I think normals like this is a really good atmosphere to learn new champions like that, which isn't something I really need to do with any champion besides brand new ones at this point, in my opinion. Obviously, there's some things I need to refine, but the basics I have pretty much down with every single champion, which is something I'm actually quite proud of. So in this lane phase here, I'm thinking I'm going to max my W second here, because I do want the extra damage output that does provide. And in this lane, I'm sitting at 69 CS, she's at 59, so I'm up 10, which is really good. Vi has her ulti, so if Vi ults Orianna, she's pretty much dead, without a doubt. It's just a matter of her actually going in, and then I'll follow up, because I can't be the one to initiate, otherwise I'll give it away. Sorry, I'm trying. Fucking large doobie. Ooh. I don't know about this one, man. I don't know about this one. I can't follow you. I'm gonna flash. I can't do anything. Yeah, Garen with a great counter gank, actually. Yeah, I don't think I can kill him, actually. Ooh. Come on. Please? I mean, I have a blue buff now. There we go. There's the double. Okay. Okay, this is fine. All me. Yeah, classic fucking Sam. All me. Yeah, fucking tower dives, but I'm obviously not able to help. All me. Oh, you gotta love Sam. You gotta love Sam, man. Actually, quick shout out to Sam. I don't know if you guys are familiar with my last video. I just did the Echo video, but because I was injured, I obviously couldn't play League. And he actually stepped up, and for those of you who watched the video, you know this very well. But he actually stepped up and got me an Echo gameplay that I then commentated over. It wasn't necessarily live because the game was it was recorded, but he sent it to me and I commentated it as if it was live because I actually hadn't seen the game yet, so I had no idea what was going to happen and all that. Looks like Garen wants some of this. You ain't gonna get none of this. I'm a Fed Karma with 86 CS at 11 minutes down. I'm actually doing really good this game, for my standards at least. Obviously, this is not perfect gameplay by any means, but for me, this is probably as close as I'm ever gonna get with Karma because I am not very good at this champion, man. I got very little idea what I'm doing. And speaking of Karma, actually, I should probably explain. Wait, that's just never mind. That's what I want to do. I had a bit of a brain fart there. I'm gonna get this towards a Luden's Echo. I want to get Luden's Echo because, way I see it, Karma has only one real pure damage source for like wave clear. Her W doesn't work on minions, and so I want to get a Luden's Echo to kind of help that issue. It's kind of like Lulu mid in the same sense. I think Luden's is really good in, so that's what I'm gonna do, exactly that. But I kind of want to go over some of the changes with Karma mid because I did change her in 5.10. Not exactly drastically, but it was definitely a buff, and I kind of want to go over the changes just really briefly to kind of explain, you know, what's been changed and all that. And yeah, what you should pretty much know is the Q is pretty much the same. Oriana's actually coming up. Next thing you should know is the W. Apparently the AP ratio is better, so AP Karma is just a bit better for that reason. And apparently you can root jungle monsters and shit like that now, which is also very nice. And I think Ori might pick up the kills here, but I don't know who to save here. Alright, there's one. Where's Oriana? Come here, baby. I don't think I'm fast enough to get to her, but I can maybe... Yeah, no, I can't do this. This is suicide. Oh, I'm not doing that. So yeah, that's the W has changed, so it can you can snare jungle monsters, but you can also do more damage with it because it has a higher AP ratio. So building AP is gonna get you more damage with it, of course. Next thing you should know is I think I might be wrong about this one. I'm not totally sold. Oopsies. On this being accurate, but I think when you use the Mantra W, it not only does it have the same effect as it did before, but the tether is for longer, which is really good. And there's, wow, the combination of my Q hitting and him using his pool like that, wow, that damage is glorious. And I need to make a point of actually warding a bit more here. I got this ward here, which is good. I don't know if I placed that or someone else did. I think someone else, because it doesn't look like my skin for my wards, but I might be wrong. And yeah, I saw you ward that. Wasn't quite in range for that. That sucks. But yeah, that's another change. They also changed her E around, and I'm actually completely unfamiliar with what they did with her E. I think it has something to do with AP ratios, level ratios, bunch of complicated shit. I'm coming over. Let's kill this whore, this robot whore. Go ahead and alter. You have your ult. Alter. Oh, barely. Okay, let's come from behind these guys and kill them. Ari's very, very low, and I do want to tap that ass. Oh, wow, I missed. Okay. I got a red buff, so she's just going to die my autos here. And there we go. Plenty of damage, actually, so I'm going to clean that up very nicely. And yeah, they also changed her passive a little bit, so it reduces the cooldown, so you can use your ulti more often when you use spells and auto attacks on people, so that's also very beneficial. My dull buffs are now out. I'm going to solo this blue buff here, because I'm pretty sure I can, actually. Because, of course, I can tether the blue buff now, which makes it pretty easy to kite around. Okay, and yeah, we can clip this blue buff. And I take basically no damage because my shield's really strong. And there we go. Alright, this game's actually going extremely well for me. I'm very impressed with how well this game is going. I don't think it's entirely because I've been playing well. I think I've definitely been playing better than I normally would on Karma this game. That's probably because I practiced like the last 2-3 games. But it's mostly just because I'm in the right place, right time, and that's just kind of coincidental, which I'm very, very happy about. And there's some nice damage on Garen. And I'm going to miss a few minutes here, but that's not the biggest deal in the world, I don't think. Damn, just barely not strong enough to last hit these. Oh, alright, got all those. I'm going to go get my pink ward down over here, because my course we have Vi's pink ward over there. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one down over here. just to protect our backside from there. And I'm coming mid. Can we potentially... Wow, okay, we're gonna dive her. Wow, the minions got in the way. Okay, I got the auto off, it's fine. Oh, hello, Ari. Alright, that was a very awkward dive, but it definitely worked out in our favor, because no one died, except for, of course, their players that we dove. Alright, I'm gonna use my Mantra W here just to heal up a little bit. Oh, I thought she was gonna juke to the side there. I was wrong. Yeah, this 80 Ari is very strange. She missed her charm, luckily, which allowed me to get away, but if I didn't dodge the charm, I probably would be dead. And in fact... Oh, that damage. Glorious. And unfortunately, the rocket's not gonna hit. Can we finish the turret here? Finish turret? Okay, good. We got the turret. Although we lost our Leona, we did manage to get the turret, so it's overall profit, that's for sure. And you can see here, I don't know, I found this really a bit of a pet peeve for me with Karma, is that she's like those one wave clear spell, which I find very obnoxious. But that's just my personal, I guess, preference on the matter. It looks like Vi wants to catch up this Caitlyn, which I'm very interested in, but... Looks like this area's warded. Hello. I didn't realize we're still going. Oh, there we go. There's the damage coming out. Shield you. Let's get out of here, bud. Get out here, Ari. Uh-oh. Didn't realize Garen was here, too. Missed that, so I might be in trouble. Yeah, I need to base, actually. I've got so much gold to spend. This guy wants me. Damn, I missed my ignite. It's gonna come in handy, though. That's good. Okay, good. Yeah, that was just really awkward. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. And yeah, I think we can do dragon. Yeah, I mean, their Dunger's down. We may as well. And I can actually bind the dragon now, which is really nice. So that helps out quite a bit. It's another damage spell that I didn't have last patch with Karma. Alright. And I think I'll clear up one wave mid lane here, and then I'll look to go base, because I've got almost 4,000 gold, which is absolutely ridiculous. Alright, 4,030 gold. 901. Damn, our score is insane this game. I love it, boys. Let's pick up ourselves a Ludens here now. Yeah, Ludens Echo is an amazing item for Karma mid, because it just gives you that bit extra wave clear and extra damage output that you normally wouldn't have. And I'm thinking for my next item, I want to get this Dodge Rod, but obviously I can't afford that straight up. But considering their team comp, I'm thinking it might make sense for me just to go for a Rabadons. But I also think Seekers might be really good. Yeah, I'm going for Seekers so that I have enough gold to pick up this as well. Yeah, this is good. I like this. I'm getting a lot of great items for myself here. The upgrade trinket is amazing. In case you guys didn't know, the upgrade trinkets are considered one of, if not the most cost-efficient items in the game right now by a long shot. Other things, of course, being like Sightstone and shit. So definitely upgrade your trinket as soon as you can. Like, don't prioritize it over like really important items, like damage items like Nosarge Rod. But if you have the extra gold available, then do not hesitate to upgrade your trinket. And make sure you get the right trinket as well. Don't just upgrade it blindly, but like upgrade Warning Trinket for laning and shit like that is very, very important. Yeah, I'm not sure. Leona wants me to follow her for a catch or something? Like, what's the plan here? Alright, yeah, let's do Caitlyn. I'm down. Going fast. Alright. Going on Ari next. Actually, I kind of want to go on Vlad here, actually. Got the AoE shield onto gank, no problem as well, which is really helpful. Ooh. Once this minion gets on my way, I can hit Vlad. There we go, get the stun off. Ooh, I meant to shield non-clutch, but that still went well. Alright, I'm starting not commenting these things play by play. I'm very out of it when it comes to commenting. I haven't done this in a very long time, considering to do it so regularly, and now I haven't done it in like 2 weeks. But holy shit, man, that was crazy. Classic Drek. Alright, I can block most of that damage. And I missed that, unfortunately, but I can likely just kill this Caitlyn here. See ya. Bye-bye. They got pretty much everyone up, though, except for a few players, so Be a little bit careful here, but you can see the Lotus is just giving me so much extra damage output I normally would not have, and I love it. It's glorious. And I'm gonna run like hell now. Yeah, Karma's ability to kite is quite insane. I'm gonna flash. I saw the charm coming from a mile away. It was so predictable that she was gonna do it, so I just wanted to get out of there. And actually, I'm gonna pop my mantra here. W, it's gonna heal me a little bit so I can not get ulted. Ignite him. And I know we should be focusing Garen here, but he's just so low that I'm getting baited. And there we go, there's a surrender vote actually. That's a 20-minute game. Holy shit. I did not expect that one, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this despite the fact that I kind of stomped their team. But I did not do it alone by any means. My team was actually very, very good that game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to drop a like rating and all that. Because of course, it really helps with the channel so much. Obviously, you guys know that by now. And of course, subscribe for more videos like this one. And hopefully a bit longer than this one, but still. And I want to make sure you guys know. I just want to let you know that, like, I'm just so happy to be back doing videos. It just feels so right. Like last week or so, I've been doing nothing besides like watching movies and shit and just lying in my bed because I can't really do anything because of my arm and all that. But I don't know. I'm just really thankful that like I'm in this situation because I could have been really badly hurt, honestly. Because that car was. I'm not gonna go into a huge rant, but yeah. For those who don't know, yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to talk about it at the same time I shouldn't though, because I could in the video. But that's it here, guys. I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.